I play a lot of VR games, so I'm pretty hard to impress at this point, but when I tell you After the Fall is good, I'm not saying that lightly. So here are 5 reasons this zombie co-op shooter is the best of its kind and a quality title overall. Let's go! Reason number 1 are the visuals. Oh, nice. After the Fall looks stunning on all platforms, with the PC VR version being on top of course, and it's what you're seeing on screen now. Everything from reflections to shadows and lighting looks fantastic. Dare I say near Half-Life Alyx levels of awesomeness. I've personally tried both the Quest 2 and PC versions, and while you can obviously see where they needed to cut corners, like in the fact that on the Quest 2 you won't have flashlights on your guns, so they've instead opted for brightening up the darker environments to make up for that. But it still looks fantastic on the Quest 2, and by the way, if you'd like me to do a graphics comparison between these two versions, leave a comment below and I'll be happy to get to work for you. Moving on from graphics, the second reason are the mechanics and physics, which they've again nailed. Everything from throwing a grenade to dual-wielding Uzis feels really nice. All of the guns in the game feel weighty and very different from one another. But we'll talk about that a bit later. After the Fall has a very good balance between realism and arcade, and this balance makes the game fun yet accessible to beginners and more experienced players alike. One particularly cool mechanic are these arcade machines in the lobby, safe rooms and gun range, and you can interact with them using this toy gun. I love the idea, it's simple, effective and very natural. The ragdoll physics for the zombies are also super cool, and I pretty much couldn't help myself from doing stupid stuff after every wave. I mean, the point of the game is to have fun, right? Anyway, let's talk about probably the best feature of this game, the multiplayer co-op. I thoroughly enjoy multiplayer VR experiences in general, but they're not always perfect. Well, in this case, I honestly can't think of anything negative. Partying up is as simple as it gets. You'll always find people in the lobby here, and all you need to do is click on their name and invite them to your party or even send them a friend request. A full team means 4 players, and I found it super simple to find random people to play with online. Another aspect which I feel some other co-op titles lack is the ability to pretty much share everything with your teammates, from booster shots for revives to grenades and even weapons. And that makes it really fun to play with others, which is pretty much the whole point of the game. There's also no need to fight over loot or juice, which is the in-game currency you collect from dead zombos, because the team shares everything, including these discs that you find hidden around the maps that contain weapon upgrades. If you found one, the whole team will get access to that upgrade, as long as you make it back to the safe room alive with it, of course. Speaking of upgrades, I found this part super satisfying as well. From the lobby you can go visit the armory that has a shooting range, a gun storage wall and of course the upgrade bench itself. This arcade machine here allows you to buy weapons once you have enough juice and have unlocked them. Now we can pick up our new shiny weapon and of course let's test it out a bit in the gun range. Nice. Now let's place it on this magnet right here to see what we can do with it. Then use the drill to take off existing parts and install the new ones. And I've gotta tell you, these are 100% not just cosmetic and can make a massive difference in game, allowing you to be more accurate and get good enough to play on the higher difficulty levels that earn you way bigger rewards. Now before I move on to reason number 5, do me a favor and like this video, it helps out more than you think. Any multiplayer title needs to have a good user base to work, right? So one of the decisions that I'm really glad the developers have made is to make the game cross-play. Bringing together PlayStation VR, Quest 2 and PC VR users from both Oculus and Steam VR means you'll always find people to play with. For you Quest 2 owners that also have a PC, the game is also cross-buy, meaning you get both the PC and the Quest version with only one purchase. Alright, thanks for watching and feel free to browse some of my other content and I'll see you soon. Cheers guys!